My child, listen to me right now. Do not scroll past this moment, because this is not coincidence. This is not noise. This is me calling you with urgency. I am speaking into your present, into your exact situation, and I need your attention. Something is shifting around you, something unseen but powerful, and I am telling you clearly, get ready right now. Open immediately. Do not delay. You have felt it, haven't you? That stirring in your spirit, that quiet tension, that sense that something is about to happen but you cannot fully explain it. That is not your imagination. That is me preparing you. I have been aligning things behind the scenes, moving pieces you cannot see, opening doors you didn't even know existed. And now the moment is here where your response matters. I am not asking you to wait. I am not telling you to think about it tomorrow. I am calling you into a now moment. There is a door before you, spiritual, emotional, even physical, and I am saying, open it. Not later. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because readiness in my kingdom will not come from comfort. It comes from obedience. Many miss what I have for them because they hesitate. They second guess. They overthink. But I did not design you to live stuck in hesitation. I designed you to hear my voice and move. And right now, I am making my voice clear to you. This is your confirmation. This is your signal that the time is no longer coming. It has arrived. So stay with me. Do not skip this message, because what I am about to reveal will guide your next step. There is something specific I want you to understand, something that will unlock clarity for you. And if you receive it, if you act on it, it will shift more than just your circumstances. It will shift your direction. And my child, if you feel this speaking to your spirit, I want you to respond. Not just in your heart, but outwardly. Like this message, because you are agreeing with my voice. Comment, I am ready, because you are stepping into alignment with me. Share this with 3 people, because someone else is waiting for this exact confirmation. Hype this message, not for attention, but because you recognize my hand moving. And subscribe, so you stay connected to every word I continue to speak into your life. I am not rushing you out of pressure. I am calling you forward with purpose. What is in front of you is not random. It had been prepared. But preparation means nothing if you do not respond. So I say it again, clearly and firmly. Get ready right now. Open immediately. Because what happens next depends on your willingness to move when I call. My child, I see you. I see the places where you feel tired, even when you try to appear strong. I see the silent battles you have been fighting, the prayers you whispered when no one else was around, and the moments when you questioned if anyone was truly listening. I was there in every second of it. I did not miss a single tear, not one sigh, not one restless night. You have been walking through a season where things felt unclear, where answers did not come as quickly as you hoped. You kept moving forward, but inside, there were moments when you wondered if you were moving in the right direction at all. You asked me for signs, for confirmation, for something to hold on to. And even when the silence stretched longer than you expected, you did not fully turn away. That matters more than you realize. I know the weight you have been carrying. The responsibilities, the expectations, the quiet pressure to keep going even when your heart felt uncertain. There were times you felt overlooked, like your efforts were unnoticed, like your obedience was hidden in the background. But my child, nothing you have done in faith has been wasted. Not one step, not one moment of trust. Even in your waiting, I was working. Even in your confusion, I was guiding. You may not have seen the movement, but I was aligning things in ways you could not yet understand. What felt like delay to you was actually preparation. What felt like silence was me building something deeper within you. Strength, patience, discernment. I also see the moments when doubt tried to creep in. When you questioned yourself. When you wondered if you were enough. If you were capable. If you had what it takes for what lies ahead. And I tell you now, clearly and firmly, those thoughts did not come from me. I have never called you unworthy. I have never said you were incapable. I have been shaping you, not rejecting you. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are right where you need to be for what I am about to do. The very fact that you are hearing my voice right now is proof that you are still within my plan, still within my covering, still within my purpose. I chose you knowing your weaknesses. I called you knowing your doubts. And I have sustained you through everything that should have broken you. That is not coincidence. That is my hand on your life. So when I say to you, get ready right now, understand this. I am not speaking to someone unprepared. I am speaking to someone I have been carefully shaping through every season you have walked through. You may feel unsure, but I am not unsure about you. You are seen. You are known. And you are exactly the one I am calling in this moment. My child, listen closely, because this is where I bring clarity to what you have been sensing. When I tell you to open immediately, I am not speaking about something random or uncertain. I am speaking about something I have already prepared for you long before this moment arrived. This is not a sudden decision. This is a divine setup. You have been wondering if you missed your opportunity. You have questioned whether your moment already passed you by because of delays, mistakes, or hesitation. But I tell you now, you did not miss it. I am not bound by your timeline, and I am not limited by your past. What I have ordained for you cannot be erased by a delay. It can only be delayed until you are ready to receive it. This is the truth you must understand. I do not open doors without purpose. And when I tell you to open, it means I have already unlocked something on the other side. There is provision waiting. There is alignment waiting. There is movement waiting. But it requires your agreement with me in this moment. The reason urgency matters now is because this is a window. Not every moment carries the same weight. There are appointed times when I release what has been prepared, and your response determines whether you step into it or stand outside of it. I am not trying to pressure you. I am inviting you to recognize the timing. You have been asking me for clarity, for direction, for a sign. And now that I am speaking clearly, I do not want you to shrink back into doubt. I do not want you to question whether this is really me. My voice brings peace, but it also brings instruction. And right now, my instruction is simple. Open what I am placing before you. This opening may not look the same for everyone. For you, it could be a step you have been afraid to take, a decision you have been postponing, an opportunity you almost ignored, or even a shift in your mindset where you finally release fear and trust me fully. Whatever it is, you already feel it in your spirit. You already know where I am pointing. Do not confuse familiarity with safety. Sometimes what I ask you to open will stretch you. It will move you beyond what feels comfortable. But that is because what I have prepared is greater than what you have settled for. I am not calling you into uncertainty. I am calling you into expansion. Understand this clearly. Obedience unlocks what waiting alone cannot. You have waited and you have prayed, you have hoped. And now I am asking you to move. Not blindly, but in trust. Not fearfully, but in faith. So when you hear me say, open immediately, hear it with confidence. I am not leading you into loss. I am leading you into what has been held for you. And what is on the other side of your obedience will confirm that my timing has always been perfect. My child, I need to speak to you honestly, because I love you too much to let you remain where hesitation has been holding you. You have heard my voice. You have felt my direction. Yet there is still a part of you that pulls back. Not because you do not believe in me, but because you are still wrestling with fear, doubt, and the need to fully understand before you move. But I did not design your walk with me to depend on full understanding. I designed it to be built on trust. You keep asking for more confirmation, more clarity, more reassurance, as if I have not already spoken enough. And while I am patient with you, I must gently correct this pattern. There comes a moment when seeking more signs becomes a form of delay. Not because you are rebellious, but because you are afraid to step forward without guarantees. My child, I am your guarantee. You are not waiting on me to speak again. I have already given you direction. What you are truly waiting on is the feeling of certainty, the absence of risk, the comfort of knowing exactly how everything will unfold. But if I gave you that, you would not need faith. And faith is where your growth, your strength, and your transformation are formed. I see how you overthink, how you replay possibilities in your mind, how you imagine what could go wrong before you consider what could go right. This is not how I lead you. I do not guide you through fear. I guide you through peace, even when the step itself feels unfamiliar. You must also release the idea that you have to be perfect before you respond to me. That mindset has kept you stuck longer than you realize. I am not asking for perfection. I'm asking for willingness. I am not measuring you by flawless execution, but by your readiness to trust me in motion. Do not let past mistakes whisper lies into your present. Those moments did not disqualify you. They taught you. They refined you. And now, they are part of the strength you carry into this next step. But if you keep looking backward, you will hesitate when it is time to move forward. I am calling you out of delay. Not harshly, not with condemnation, but with clarity. You cannot stay in the same place and expect different results. You cannot pray for open doors and then refuse to walk through them when they appear. So I ask you now, gently but firmly, what are you waiting for? What is still holding you back when I have already gone ahead of you? The fear you feel is not a stop sign. It is a signal that you are stepping beyond what is familiar. Trust me in this. You do not need every answer. You only need to take the next step I have placed before you. Release hesitation, my child. Because what I have set before you requires movement, not delay. My child, I will not call you forward and then leave you unprepared. I will not open a door for you without also giving you what you need to walk through it. You may feel uncertain within yourself, but I need you to understand something deeply. What you carry now is not the same as what you had before. You have grown, even in ways you did not notice. Every challenge you faced, every delay you endured, every moment when you had to choose faith over fear, it has all been building something inside you. You thought you were just surviving, but I was strengthening you. You thought you were just waiting, but I was equipping you. What feels like weakness to you has been transformed into quiet strength by my hand. I see the way you question yourself. I see how quickly you dismiss your own progress. You look at what lies ahead and wonder if you are enough. But I am not asking you to rely on your own strength alone. I am asking you to rely on me within you. That is where your true confidence comes from. You do not need to become someone else to step into what I have for you. You do not need more time to be ready in the way you imagine. Readiness, in my kingdom, is not about perfection. It is about trust. And you already have what you need to take the next step. Think about how far you have come. There were moments in your past where you felt you would not make it through. Situations that seemed too heavy, too complicated, too overwhelming. Yet here you are. You are still standing. You are still seeking me. You are still willing to listen. That is not coincidence. It is evidence of my strength sustaining you. I have placed resilience in you. I have placed wisdom in you. I have placed discernment in you. And even now, as you listen to my voice, I am stirring courage within you. You may not feel bold, but courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move despite it. And I am calling that courage out of you now. Do not measure your ability based on how you feel in this moment. Feelings shift, but what I have placed inside you remains. My presence in your life is not temporary. It is constant. When you step forward, you are not stepping alone. I go before you, I walk with you, and I cover you from behind. So lift your head, my child. Straighten your posture. Let your spirit rise above the doubt that tries to weigh you down. You are not weak. You are not incapable. You are not lacking. You are equipped because I am with you. And if I am with you, then what stands before you is not too great for you to face. My child, when I call you to move, I do not leave the outcome uncertain. I do not lead you into obedience without already preparing what follows it. You may not see everything ahead, but I see it clearly. And I want you to rest in this truth. What awaits you on the other side of your response is not confusion, but fulfillment of what I have already spoken over your life. I am not a God who opens doors only to abandon you at the threshold. When I open, I sustain. When I call, I provide. When I lead, I protect. So when you step forward in obedience, you are stepping into something that has already been covered by my hand. You have been concerned about what will happen next. You have asked yourself if things will work out, if you will have enough, if you will be able to handle what comes after this decision. But I am telling you now, you are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into my promise. And my promises are not fragile. They are not temporary. They are not dependent on circumstances shifting in your favor. They are anchored in who I am. And I do not change. There are things I have already arranged that you cannot yet see. Provision that is already in place. Connections that are already aligned. Opportunities that are already positioned. But they are waiting on your movement. Not because I am withholding from you, but because obedience is the key that unlocks what has been prepared. I need you to understand this deeply. What I open, no one can shut. And what I have set before you is not something that can be taken away when you walk in step with me. You are not walking into something fragile. You are walking into something established by my authority. Even if challenges arise along the way, they will not be there to stop you. They will refine you, strengthen you, and confirm that you are moving forward. I do not promise a path without resistance, but I do promise a path where you are never alone, never unsupported, and never outside of my covering. Trust my timing, my child. I know it has not always made sense to you. There were moments when you wished things would happen faster, when you felt ready before the opportunity came. But now, you are stepping into a moment where preparation and timing are meeting together. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. So let your heart settle. Release the fear of what if. Release the need to control every outcome. You do not have to carry that weight. I am already carrying it for you. All I am asking from you is trust. Trust me enough to step forward. Trust me enough to believe that what I have for you is good. Trust me enough to know that I will not fail you. Because when you respond to me now, you are not just taking a step, you are stepping into a promise that I have already secured for you. My child, this is your moment to respond. Not later, not when everything feels easier, not when every doubt disappears, but now. I have spoken to you, I have confirmed my direction, and I have reminded you of who you are in me. Now I am calling you to take the step that has been waiting on your obedience. There is something in front of you that requires action. You already feel it. You already know where I am pointing. It may not be loud. It may not be obvious to anyone else, but within you there is a quiet knowing. That is my spirit guiding you. Do not ignore it. Do not push it aside. This is where your faith becomes movement. I am not asking you to leap without awareness. I am asking you to move with trust. Even a small step in the right direction carries power when it is aligned with me. You do not need to have everything figured out to begin. You only need to be willing to start. Some of you need to open something you have been avoiding. A conversation, an opportunity, a decision that you have delayed because it felt uncomfortable. Others need to release something that has been holding you back. Fear, control, past hurt, with a need to understand every detail before you act. And some of you need to simply say yes to me again, fully and without reservation. This is your activation moment. This is where your agreement with my voice becomes visible in your life. I want you to pause for a moment, right where you are. Take a breath, and bring your focus back to me. Not to your worries, not to your doubts, not to all the what-ifs that try to crowd your mind. Just me. Because in my presence, clarity becomes stronger than confusion. Now ask yourself honestly, what is the step I have been placing before you? Do not overcomplicate it. Do not analyze it until it loses its meaning. The first thing that comes to your heart, that is where I am leading you. And now, I want you to respond. You can speak to me right now. You can say, I trust you. You can say, I will move. You can say, I am ready. These are not just words, they are alignment. They are the beginning of your obedience taking form. Do not wait for another moment like this. Moments like this are sacred. They are invitations that carry weight, purpose, and timing. And when you respond to them, you step into a flow that I have already prepared. I am with you as you move. I am strengthening you as you take that step. You are not alone in this decision. You are walking with me. So go forward, my child. Act on what I have shown you. Trust what I have spoken. Because your next step is not just movement. It is the beginning of what I have been preparing for you all along. My child, let your heart be still for a moment. You have heard my voice. You have felt my direction. And now I want to settle your spirit with peace. Not the kind of peace that comes from everything being figured out, but the kind that comes from knowing I am in control. You do not need to rush ahead in anxiety. You do not need to carry pressure about what comes next. I have already gone before you. Every step you are about to take, I have already seen. Every door you will walk through, I have already prepared. So rest in this truth. You are not walking into the unknown alone. You are walking with me. Remember what I have spoken to you. Get ready right now. Open immediately. Not because you are forced, but because you are invited into something greater. You are stepping into alignment, into purpose, into a moment that has been waiting for your yes. Do not let doubt return after this moment. Do not let fear try to quiet what I have made clear. Hold on to my words. Let them anchor you. When uncertainty tries to rise, Remind yourself that I have already spoken, and what I speak carries authority, direction, and life. Your future is not fragile in my hands. It is secure. Even if things unfold differently than you expect, they will unfold according to my purpose. And my purpose for you is good. Always good. Now walk forward with peace. Walk forward with confidence. Not in yourself alone, but in me within you. You are guided. You are covered. You are loved. And my child, as this message has reached your heart, I am calling you into something deeper. This word is not only for you. It is meant to flow like a river into the lives of others who are still waiting in silence, still searching for a sign, still needing to hear my voice. When you give, you are not supporting a channel. You are opening a doorway for my light to reach more souls. Just as I told you to open immediately, I am now placing this same opportunity in your hands. I say to you, give, and it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not a distant promise. It is alive, and I am speaking it over you now. As you sow into this work, you are planting seeds into fertile ground where lives are being transformed, hearts are being restored, and my presence is being felt. If you feel the stirring within you, that is me inviting you. Do not ignore it. Act on it. Use the super thanks, or give through the PayPal link in the description, or the QR code placed before you. This is not a small act. It is a prophetic step of obedience. As you release your seed, I release provision. As you open your hand, I open doors. As you respond to me, I respond to you. Step into this now. And as you go from here, stay connected. Like this message because you received my word. Comment because you are declaring your agreement. Share this with 3 people who need to hear me. And remain here, listening, growing, walking with me. I am with you, my child. And I will lead you, step by step, into everything I have prepared.